MT, momentum throttling. I'm going to bring up the emulator for this. There's going to be no game sound, but this is after doing the shift boost on lateral shift. I have a save state here. It starts at 1,700 kilometers an hour. So this is without holding A. When I get to the end of this, I'm at 1564. So I lose like 100, 140, 150 kilometers an hour. And I'm going to hold A now and load the state. And getting to that same spot, that just little tiny distance, I'm now at 1339. So this is because of MT, which is momentum throttling. It's the easiest thing in the game to do, but it's probably the hardest to optimize. Ooh, I'm going to stop emulation there. Let's go back to the game. So the concept behind MT is that the rate at which you lose speed is basically there's a few factors involved. One of them is just like friction, like the vehicle is like losing speed as it's on the ground, and you'll lose it at a fairly uniform, like somewhat linear rate, and that's always going to be true any circumstance as long as you're on the ground. But the second thing is the accelerator. Now the accelerator, as I hold A, it's going to want to go to the, like, push the vehicle towards its top speed, which for Fat Shark is 1,107 kilometers an hour, something like that. And that's true if I'm at 0 kilometers per hour. It's also true if I'm far above that at like 2,000. So if I'm going really fast like that on lateral shift, holding A will actually cause the vehicle to slow down by quite a bit, because the accelerator will be from, if you're at like 2,000, it'll want to push the vehicle towards the top speed, which is significantly lower. So I have spreadsheets. I made spreadsheets that depict this. Let's bring this up here. This down here. So from this spreadsheet here, the black line is Fat Shark's speed displayed over like time, and it's like the black line is the like emptying, so it's not holding the A button, and it's like a steadier loss. And this is at like 20, yeah, like 2,100, 2,000 kilometers an hour. And these colored lines are me loading the frame, like loading a save state, and then pressing A on certain frames. So when you press A, you have like an exponential, decrease towards the top speed, and that's like depicting that. At lower speeds, the top speed is like around the purple line here. But you see, it was better to press A earlier, like at the around here. Now, this is like the data on it, and to optimize it, I have a playlist here which I can link. Where is it? Of F0X MT points for all the vehicles. And basically I would just create a save state of emptying and then pressing the A button at different points in time to find which was the optimal point, and I did that for these all the vehicles. And for Fat Shark, it's 1,273. Let's see. I also have it for Quick Star, Gallon Star, all the vehicles here. I also have something called Boost MT, which I'll get to later. But the main idea for MT is like universally useful. On dragon slopes, and on any level where there's like a big jump, you'll want to use it after diving. So this lets you like maintain all the speed, because if you just held the A button, you'll go back down to your top speed really quickly. This makes beating the Staff Ghost on dragon slopes actually very, very easy. I think it was the first track to have every single non-custom vehicle beat the Staff Ghost. Just because if you MT after the dives, you just maintain a lot of speed and save time. So you like let go of A here, hold A on dives, let go of A, hold A, let go of A, hold A, let go, and now you can maintain a lot of speed here. And after diving or boosting, you can be placed, quite a bit of ways above the MT point. So you'd want to let go after like the dive is ended or the boost is ended. And that will be extremely useful on every level. It's pretty hard to optimize because, like, ideally there's, the very frame the boost ends is when you want to let go of A. Or 2 frames before it, actually. There's a 2-frame delay for turning the engine on. So probably, it would be 2 frames before the boost ends. For the engine on and off. And by doing that, you'll go a lot faster than you would be otherwise. It takes a lot of practice because it's very not intuitive. You think in a racing game, hold A to go fast, but that's not necessarily true in this game all the time. So you really need to think about it. So just while playing around, try applying MT wherever useful.